Hello, this is Darkon, and this is War for the Overworld, Episode 4. Episode 4, Version 2, actually. Unfortunately, the first one had a deep thrumming noise throughout the entire thing, and it cut off about close to the end, which was severely annoying. So unfortunately, I do have to redo the whole thing again. But in any case, let's cause some trouble.
It's time to kill two dwarfs with one stone. The miserable midgets of the Dwarven Guard have bested Raskos and sent him back to his own realm, where a counter-assault to our own war has been launched. They're sure to send hundreds of their own to crash against your dungeon walls. Make bloody waves, then follow Raskos to his own domain. Raskos has been forced back to his realm by the dwarven allies of the Empire. Fortunately for you, his dungeon remains relatively intact. By claiming his dungeon core, you will be given control of all that he once owned. In the meantime, I'll learn more of the situation within his own realm.
In this one, we're given introductions to multiple things like potions, as you can see in the potion tab here, as well as rituals. In the case of the rituals, we only have the one. And actually, since Raskos is now not here, we get to own everything that was his. So very little setup is required. Although you might want to change a few things here and there. And we probably will. Let's see, we'll get some easy gold.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Don't need that. Unconscious is the health thing, really.
Some of his walls were destroyed in
That's
the
kind of
attack,
funny.
but you can use replacement earth to patch them up. Cast it now to fix the breach. A star is entered your
That was a bit of a lag there.
Your minions are being attacked.
And again, these are useful for just
A crack
putting up
entered your
the walls again. Prevents them from giving a free space in if they're not using anything like particular miners and such, which is kind of obvious when you've seen them before. Of course, naturally, none of the minions want to go there for this, so let's summon one in so we can get it done quicker. There we go. Of course, now one of them shows up.
Construct complete.
There we go. Now we can move around a bit.
The sanctuary will allow you to channel rituals of devastating power. Open the ritual panel and select the shifting bond ritual to begin channeling it.
Later on, we get various rituals, and this kind of ritual here is really just the only one for this entire campaign. It's like a unique spell, essentially.
An evil force rears to
The
strike
whole
at us.
point.
Ready yourselves, lads.
The whole point of the game is, or at least of this one, is to get the ritual filled up, and that's it.
But you should be able to quash their attacks. Raskos's alchemy lab has a few brewed potions remaining within it. Grab a quick freeze potion and drop it upon these invading midgets.
And let's see, we want some... No, we don't want it there. We want that. That and that. That one there as well. Dig out that one.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
Dig out those parts. Those should do. Let's see. Let's extend this a bit.
Your
We'll put
minions
in
are
a
in
nice vault. Where should we put it? Well, anywhere we have room, so we'll just put it like right around here. That should give us plenty of extra gold. Now this thing here is useful. It works the same thing as the Chundars here. That it will continually spew these things out. So it's essentially like a like the gold shrine. Except instead of gold, it gives you the defense parts. Do we have anything else we need? We're going to extend this just a little bit. Let's put in some defense parts here and there. Oh.
A crackpot has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the reagents of your alchemy lab, these gnarling kin will spend most of their time concocting viscous brews and tinkering about your cold rooms.
Get your arse out there and scout up these invaders and make it snappy.
Now the potions are very useful, but in some cases they're more some of them naturally are more useful than others.
Your minions are under attack. Bombard complete.
We want to make sure we got plenty of bombards for us. That was just going to keep causing problems, so let's get rid of them. There we go. I think those should do for defenses. Now what we do want to do is construct a couple of doors here so we can force the cultists to use those rather than defaulting straight to the rituals. Because we do want a few sins.
Bombard complete.
And let's see what else we got. We want to expand this as well. Allow us to have a few more beasts in. And we can put another beast in around here, I believe.
Well done. Now continue to build defenses and brew potions to use against these rancid dwarfs. Well done. Now continue to build defenses and brew potions to use against these rancid dwarfs.
Close that off, close it. Actually, easier way to do it, if you just want to grab them.
Your minions are in combat. While the dwarves have a nearly inexhaustible army, it will take time for them to bring to bear their more experienced soldiers.
Rally forth.
Because we do want a few things from the sense spot.
Back to the ether.
Oh yeah, we got lots of gold, and of course I forgot about those as well. Definitely want those. That there. And let's see, what else do we got around here? Nothing else there. Nothing there.
Defense complete. Your minions are being attacked.
Excuse me. Bit of a sneeze there. Let's try up here. Nothing. Sometimes you'll get the artifacts just in odd spots. Let's see if we got anything up this way. And just one of those. The gateways.
Complete. Your minions are being attacked.
The gateways aren't really necessary to destroy them. For the most part, you need is the bombards, a few more sins for some little extra stuff, and then you can pretty much outlast them just by getting the ritual up. But primarily what we're going for is this one here. Very useful for the current strategy, and or if you get this, it works just like having the defense parts. It lets you repair them and lets you hasten the construction. Overall quite useful. This is kind of an odd thing considering the fact that we already have it unlocked, but nothing we need to worry about. That's what we want. And with that, each one will have its own little defensive bit, and I'll put them back there, and then it acts pretty much like a wall once these are completed. So pretty much enemies can't just run past, and your own creatures can't just simply run past either. They have to destroy these. Unless of course there's an empty spot there. We'll have to fix that in a moment.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
He'll say the slaughter pen is too small, but usually it's plenty big. I wonder, should we...
Rampart complete.
Oh, we'll wait.
You've run out of micro piglets. Enlarge your slaughter band.
He'll constantly say things like you need to enlarge it, but honestly you really don't. Not entirely sure why. I think that might be one of those bit of a bug thing there, so...
Your minions are under attack.
I do want to show this off a bit, but I think for the most part we should probably let them continue on with the ritual. And considering they probably want money and food. And again, not all the potions I find are completely necessary. Like for this one here, it allows them to work significantly faster, but honestly, it's for the most part not entirely necessary. This one's a lot more useful. For instance, let's see. Well, I can't really just drop it anywhere. But say if I dropped it anywhere near or close to my tiles, like that, freezes everything in that. If there's enemies or even your own, it stops them from moving or doing anything. Of course, naturally, like it says, I do believe it also makes them, and they're invulnerable. So it's more of like a stopgap. If you're having too many come and hit you all at once, use that, and there you go. And of course, naturally, we got the unidentified artifact. I think that might be a construction one. But since we're running a bit out of gold, or rather we're getting a bit fewer, let's do a little digging. Again, in some cases you don't really need that not prop shrine, the gold shrine. Especially when you got stuff like this here around very easily. It'll usually last you for pretty much most of the campaign. Just to make sure there's nothing else around here that's hidden that we might use. Nope. And I don't think there's anything around here either, so let's fill up that little gap over here that I completely forgot about.
And your black magic, you bloated dingleberry.
Your minions are in combat.
Yes, yes, you're always saying that. Let's pick up one of these guys and get them to research that artifact. And while he does that, let's have some fun with possession. Or more specifically with where in the world are you at? There's usually Oculus wandering around out here somewhere. Oh, there's one. And we'll let him go to sleep. But since we extended the room around there, let's make it a little bit bigger.
Defense complete.
We'll expand this room as well. Although I doubt we're gonna need too much of it. This one as well. A little more room for some beasts. And with that, I think we should be good.
Wake me up when the sequel comes out.
Oh, they're still digging around those and stuff. Hey, he stopped. Ah, really? Yeah, they're pretty much defaulting to that, but it gets annoying after a while, so
Evil bugger is making headway out there. Ready up.
you're not leaving
Your
until
minions are
you're done.
being attacked.
Huh. I didn't realize I forgot to give you a rampart. Of course, naturally, let's put another one there. Let's get that spell up and going.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
We're almost done, so we can let them out soon.
The kind of text that turns your eyes to jelly.
And it is
Evil is just so.
instantly completes all defenses, so not too bad.
I might even have nightmares about that one.
And there we go. When we're in, we can let them out and be free.
Evil is just so wholesome.
Now, when you do click on the potions, let's see, where was that potions lab?
Rampart complete.
Amazing. Can't really find it after I... Oh, there it is. Depending on which one you click, like I said, the gold will instantly disappear. And it will show up there. It won't be ready right away until one of the crackpots work at it. Of course, naturally, you can stop them from using it by right-clicking. Of course, when you do, you still lose all the gold. So, be careful when you click on this, because you don't really want to fill these up with potions that you're never going to use, and you still want your money. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, I was going to show you this one.
Forge unlocked. Rampart complete.
Like I said, it can repair and hasten the construction, so watch. Very useful in many cases, or in some at the very least. Because all you need is mana, you don't need chundars or anything else.
Rampart
And there we go.
complete.
It's also useful to let you repair things as well, so there you go. I think our defenses are all set up nicely. Let's take possession of something. Wrong spell.
Alright.
That's weird.
Proper bloody rougher. Let's show them what true dwarves can do.
That's what you say, but let's see if I can navigate through my own dungeon like this. No, I cannot. And we're possessing Cyrus the Oculus. Let's see. Is this our way out? Yes, it is. Almost. Yep, that's what I thought. You cannot go past. Let's give them a little spot where they can actually get past. Well, a little bit easier.
Your
Oh,
minions
actually, no,
are
we don't
being
need that.
attacked.
Well, too late. It's not a huge deal, but still. You want just something of at least decent level?
Your minions are in combat.
Did I not give you a rampart?
Your dungeon has been breached. minions are in combat. Your minions are being attacked.
You'll not frighten us with a bloody golem. We eat stone sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring this lummox down.
You know, it's a bit of fun just to do it like this. Of course, naturally, all the minions, I believe, have a little bit of a different view. And there's some minions running havoc inside, so let's get out of that quickly.
Your minions are in combat.
Gotta love it when they sneak around. Easy way to tell is take a look at the white areas there. Those will be them, the bad guys. Or the good guys. Or whatever the hell they are.
Let's hope your vote is winning, Lord. It is very bad.
And if they're not moving, they're essentially dead. They actually do have reasons why it's still there, but it's not really clear until later on, so I don't want to give you any spoilers. So where do they break through? Right through there. Those sneaky little bastard dwarves. Never trust a dwarf. Replacement Earth. Make it a little hard for them to get through freely.
Replacement Earth complete.
And the ritual's just about done. We're getting pretty close, actually. See, the one thing I didn't know earlier on for the game is that the whole point of it was just simply to get that up there. It makes sense, but I thought I had activated, which unfortunately during that time I think it bugged out, so prevented me from completing it. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but there you go. Oh, they're causing more trouble again. Oh. How cute. You think you're gonna do something. No, you're not.
Your minions are under attack. Your minions are being attacked.
You can take your rituals and your magic and shove them up your incorporeal arse.
Come on, get a little closer. Damn him. He doesn't want to. I don't think he has a spot he can actually use it on. Chances are he's gonna be trying to do the Underminer bit.
Your minions are under
Hey,
attack.
don't break my toys. Too late, damn it. You don't break my things.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
Of course, here comes a bunch more of them. Come on, hurry up.
Your minions are under attack. Your dungeon has been breached.
So I noticed. But they get desperate when they think they're gonna win. But they're not. Or rather, completely losing my mind. It's not that they get desperate when they think they're gonna win. They're getting desperate because they think I'm gonna win. Which I am. There we go. Shouldn't be any problems. Of course, naturally we got lots of beasts, so we can just use the beasts and leave the cultists alone. Trendars naturally are just gonna keep doing what they're doing.
I'll cut you into juicy wee ribbons. Come on, lads. Get at them.
Turns your eyes to Jenny.
Oh, there.
There we go, that's much better. Huh. Oh, cute. They only use 2 of them. That one's taking quite a bit of a beating, though. Probably because it has a shield. At least I would guess. Shot him in the back. And the ritual's almost complete. Now, if we had a whole load more cultists, this would really be going up fast. But then again, I don't really know of any possible way you can just simply get more and more cultists.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
They're always fighting the enemy. More particularly the Oculus are. But still, they make for good harassment.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
And our ritual's just about done.
Complete, Underlord. Activate it now to pursue Raskos to his home realm. Ah, right. There's a bit of blowback when this ritual activates.
No voice, but it says defeat. Well, you can already tell. Defeat Belmore's army while channeling a ritual to enter Raskos' realm. Kind of obvious that's actually what we just did. Now, what he meant by blowback, it was that everything around here gets completely, well, as you can tell, everything's on fire. And scorched and or burnt. Yes, luckily we don't live here. We live over here. Our next stop is the other realm. But that'll be for next time. I hope you enjoyed War for the Overworld Episode 4. If you did enjoy this, please like, favorite, or subscribe. Leave a comment below. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.